Hello and welcome to Cooking with Chef Jules. I'm Jules Martin, your host, Executive Chef at Large for Masonicare. Throughout the coming months, we're going to take a culinary journey across our continuum where we visit with our chefs, dietitians, and all the support staff that makes great culinary memories for our community. So let's get started and let's get cooking. Hello, and on today's episode, we are going to be reviewing something essential to Masonicare's mission, our heart health, and how our kitchens prepare dishes that are important and beneficial to our residents' hearts. And one of the best ways we do that is using whole grains, and one of my favorite whole grains to use is oatmeal. It's a classic dish that you may have had many times, and we're going to show you a couple of ways to cook with it today. Now, we're cooking here in the Astor Village Duck Inn kitchen. It is our casual retail venue, and our community members enjoy eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, and it's a beautiful space to put on this demo. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is use oats to cook or prepare a really nice smoothie that actually involves no cooking at all. What we're going to do is we're going to take the raw oats here, and there's a couple of different versions you may see in the store of these oats. These are actually the chopped version. They cook a lot faster when you're making other dishes, and they'll actually work really nicely when we want to grind this up to make our delicious smoothie. But any type will work, and you can find these at any store anywhere. So we're going to add these right into our blender. We're going to take some fresh strawberries to have just a beautiful color and nice flavor to our dish. And then we're going to add some nice bananas. And that's just a great addition to this dish. We're going to add those bananas right in there. And then we're going to add just a little low-fat yogurt. And this is just a quick and easy way to not only get some nutritious fruits into our diet, but it's also a great way to get those whole grains into our diet. And just a few moments in the blender, and we've got a delicious smoothie right here, and that took no time at all to prepare. So it's just a great way to get those whole grains into your diet. The next thing we're going to cover is one of my favorite dishes, and it's near and dear to my heart, and that is oatmeal. We may remember our moms making it in the kitchen in the morning, and it's just a wonderful way to get those whole grains into your diet. We're going to show you a couple creative ways to add a few ingredients everybody has around the house, and our chefs throughout the continuum here at Masonicare use every day when we're preparing dishes for our members of our community. And I'm just going to put a little oil in this pan. I've preheated a little bit, and I've taken some apples, and you can use any type of apple you like. I'm using green apples for this, but you can take any type. And we're just going to give it a quick little saute in the pan right there. And we just want to soften those apples up. They don't have to be cooked all the way. We just want to get some of the flavor and the juices that come with these apples out and really do that. And here in Connecticut, we have such an abundance of apple farms across the area. This is just a great way to use those up. Now, for the purposes of this show, I've actually prepared some oatmeal, but you can just blend the water and oats together until you get this nice creamy texture, and you can use that. So I'm just going to add some already prepared oatmeal right in that pan, right like so. I'm going to put it right in there. And just let it cook a little bit. We're going to blend it together. Get those apples right in there nice and saute that beautiful bright green. And now we're going to start to add some of our spices here. We're going to use for this dish a little ginger. Ginger really adds a very nice palette of flavors to the dish. We're going to add a little cinnamon right there. As we know, cinnamon. We're just going to blend that together a little bit, and you can see that nice rich color come in there. And this is just a great way to add a lot of nice flavor to your dish. We're not adding any fat or anything else. Now, it is up to you if you want to add a little sweetener here. You can pretty much use whatever you want. And for today's recipe, I'm actually going to use a little maple syrup, but you can use honey, you can use non-sweeteners and things like that. And then we're just going to finish with a little vanilla, which is really going to give it that pop of flavor when we put this dish together. And we're just going to blend it all together. What I really like about this is oatmeal is a pretty forgiving product, and you can make this ahead of time. You can make a big batch of this, say, on Sunday, and then heat it up for your family and friends throughout the course of the week. And it's just a great way to get those whole grains into your diet, and it's so essential to keeping your heart healthy. We're going to take our bowl here, we're going to put our oatmeal right in there, and you can just smell how delicious that is. And put that right there. And then we're going to finish any type of nuts. You can garnish with anything you like. For this particular recipe, we're going to put some nice walnuts on there. You can toast them ahead of time. You can take them right out of the bag. We'll put those right on top, and then we'll just take a few of the raw apples we have left over just to give it a nice look. And that's just an example of two lovely dishes that we do here for our community members. I want to thank you all for watching today's episode, and if you liked what you saw, Please visit www.masonicare.org for recipes and more information on today's show. Thank you.